Welcome to the Cat's Tail. Ah, it's the Traveler and Paimon. What a nice surprise. Oh, and Sucrose the Alchemist. It's been a while, hasn't it? I'm afraid I've already told you before. Fur from the Cat's Tail staff is not for sale, no matter how much Mora you offer.
Don't worry, Margaret. We're not here for that research project I told you about last time.
Sucrose, what kind of experiment were you trying to do with the cat's tail?
I just wanted to test out some hypotheses. And actually, Margaret, we're here to learn more about Genius Invocation TC...
Genius Invocation TCG. You see, more and more people have been gathering at the Cat's Tail to play, so I thought, why not have a dedicated staff to serve? Speaking of which, I believe you've already met. You know Prince. This is the Cat's Tail after all, so I thought having a cat take care of our new customers would be quite a nice touch.
Allow me to interpret. Prince says that the word customer is much too loose of a term, and we should instead refer to anyone who loves dueling with cards as...
My mistake. So it seems I haven't introduced you yet. This is Prince and Shuyan. They will be in charge of taking care of our TCG players.
I'm afraid I must correct you there, ma'am. Only Prince, the strongest and most formidable TCG player of all, is capable of providing valuable guidance to our new players. The average player is incapable of grasping the subtlety and sheer genius behind Prince's every play, and he has...
Wow! Another guy who can understand animals!
How can you use such a crude word as animal to describe the one and only Prince? Oh? What's that? Shuyan. In the eyes of the common folk, I look no different than any other ordinary cat.
It seems he really is capable of communicating with the cat.
Seriously, how can he get all of that from a simple meow?
It was the duels of Genius Invocation TCG that allowed our hearts to bond.
So, playing Genius Invocation TCG
Anyway, if you'd like to know anything about Genius Invocation TCG, though I'd love to explain more myself, it's time for my daily walk. I'll let Prince play a game with you and walk you through all the rules.
Just... That's what...
Oh, Prince doesn't want to play with us, huh? Fine, then Prince...
I'm sorry, but from the day I met the mighty Cardmaster Prince, I swore an oath that my hands would live solely to hold the...
If Prince is unwilling to play, then I guess we should look for...
Yeah, blah, blah, blah. What is it? I'm pretty busy over here. Huh. Why is it that every player that sets foot in here to play Genius Invocation TCG has to have a drink? Ugh! Seriously, games and drinks don't mix.
What can I say? As the tavern owner, I can't help but feel happy. Anyway, I see you've been working hard, so I thought you could use a break. So why not come over here and teach these customers the rules of Genius Invocation?
Ha! Yeah, what kind of break is that? Oh, why are we letting all these loafers come in here to play Genius Invocation TCG and... you know, if drink sales keep going up like this, pretty soon,
My dear, you are quite mistaken. You said it yourself, a clear mind is necessary to win. Prince speaks the truth, Diona. Not only is the spread of Genius Invocation TCG no obstacle to your goal...
Could it really?
Sure, why not? Alrighty then, our 2 customers are waiting to learn. Shuyan, let's put you...
But Shuyan is destined for a...
Shuyan, drink mixing, now.
Okay.
Ooh, all right. We'll need some space to learn. Okay, let's go through the rules. First,
deck?
Yes. You should have built a deck. You know, a set of cards that meets the bare minimum requirement to play the game. What's with the blank stares? Come on. Don't tell me you came to learn Genius Invocation TCG without bringing any cards.
Yeah, we need a practice deck. Can't you just let us use one?
Psh, there's no such thing. Okay, let me think. To learn the game, you'll need at least 2 character cards to switch between. Oh, that reminds me. A few days ago when I was closing up for the night, I noticed a customer had left a couple of character cards on the bar counter.
Are you sure that's okay?
It's already been a few days and he still hasn't come back to claim them. Oh, okay, yeah, I got them here with me. You know.
Alright, so now we have 2 character cards. That's everything we need, right?
Yep. So, are you ready to start? All right, then let's begin. Welcome to the world of Genius Invocation TCG. Simply put, this is a game where you control character cards to duke it out with your... Once you've defeated all of your opponents. Now then, you're gonna need a character...
Let's go.
First, we roll 8 elemental These dice correspond to elemental energy. We'll be spending these dice to perform actions. Once the roll phase is over, you'll enter the action phase. During the action phase, you can spend elemental... Of course, the most common action is to... Not bad. During the action phase, both sides will... After you use a skill to attack your opponent. And as you can see, once... Now, these are Omni Element. So, we're gonna use them to pay for the Pyro Dice. That was pretty good! But the game has only just begun. As much as we'd like... After you end round, you won't be able to do... And once everyone chooses end round... Here, and a fresh new round means time to roll the dice again. That's how. Ooh, that's some terrible luck. But don't worry, situations like these are why once per round, you can select all the dice that you don't like and... When the action phase begins, the player who first chose end round in the previous round, this means that since you finished first the last round, Alrighty then, let's learn a little bit about energy and elemental burst. Each time you use a skill, once D-Loop's energy is full, he can use a powerful elemental burst. Never mind. D-Loop's normal attack only needs 1 pyro die and 2 other dice of any type. In any case... Now we have 3. It's time to...
Burn!
An actual game of Genius Invocation TC. Next up, it's time for your second character card. Oh, it seems like any move by Kai is going to cost quite a lot of cryo die. When you deal cryo damage, you'll cause your target to be affected by cryo.
Cool it!
Good! Now, different types of elemental damage affect enemies with an elemental reaction. At the moment, your opponent is a... Oh, that reminds me! Normally, we can only use the active characters. Now, if we want to use this, in this case, you can spend 1 elemental die of any kind.
Let's go.
Switching characters is an action, just like using a skill. Most skills can only target the active character. All right then. Because the opponent is already affected by cryo, dealing pyro damage triggers the melt element. When triggered, melt increases damage dealt by 2. This will allow you to deal loads of damage in one go. All right. Next up, let's learn how to use card types other than character cards. These cards are all known as action. Each time a match starts, you have to draw 5 action cards to form your... Uh-oh. Looks like we don't have any elemental dice we can spend to make an attack. Seriously? We still don't have any any usable dice even after that reroll? Well, never mind. Even in cases like this, we can don't underestimate action cards. They can So playing this action card will require 2 of these. See the symbol? Yeah. Some other cards will cost you these instead. The cost requirements for these, we'll cross that bridge when we get there, though. So, playing an action card from your hand is a form of fast action. Simply put, you can continue to act even after playing an action card. But wait, Diluc's elemental skill costs 3. Well, not a problem. This is where we can use them. By discarding 1 card from your hand, you can convert 1 elemental die into the... And this card isn't useful right now. Sometimes, you won't be able to perform any actions you want in Genius Invocation TCG. In this case, well, just like playing cards from your hand. Oh, come on, hurry up! Use elemental tuning to get your... Well, would you look at that? Finally, we now... Because you have the White Iron Greatsword equipped, Searing Onslaught will deal 1... Now comes the final part! Hoo-yeah! In a real match, you can make adjustments to your... At this time, we can select any... Once you have confirmed any adjustments you wish to make to your starting hand, both players... Oh boy, let's see how you do this time.
Let's go.
Hey, look at you! You sure are getting the hang of these rolls. You can preview your opponent's actions. Check it out! So here's where you can see all your opponent's intentions for this round. All your opponent's intended reference this to... Well then.
Ready when you are.
Wait. There's one more thing I almost forgot. Every time you hit an end phase, you get to draw 2 cards. Remember, you have to make use of both your elemental dice and...
Let's finish this, swiftly. Time for retribution!
All right, cool. What we just played was an adventure challenge. Genius Invocation TCG can be played in duel mode, where each player brings 3 character cards. But the rules are all the same.
Although I feel there are still many details to...
That was quite the detailed explanation.
What? Oh, when did...
I stepped in while you were in the middle of your explanation. I hope I didn't dampen the mood.
You have slow reactions. Wait, are you copying me? Anyway...
The Cat's Tail is a player in Mondstadt's alcohol industry. Naturally, I'm here today to discuss a few items of business with Margaret.
Too bad she just left. But if you head off right now, you might...
Never mind, it's nothing urgent. In fact, I think I'm now more interested in this card that you're using to teach them the game.
Wait, this card?
It's Diluc's character card!
Although I have some degree of experience with Genius Invocation
A customer left it behind a few days ago, but he wasn't even playing the game while he was here.
Oh? And what sort of a customer was he?
He wasn't wearing an eye patch, okay? He had a light complexion and a super serious look on his face.
Eye patch?
Gah! I was trying to give the opposite description, but I just ended up giving it...
Don't worry. Somehow, I don't think he'll be
So, what about the Diluc character card?
I don't mind. It's just a card with my image on it.
I didn't expect Diluc to be familiar with Genius Invocation TCG.
The game has been catching on lately. It's hard to go anywhere without hearing it mentioned. Every night, I was hoping we could play a game, but this issue of... It's getting late, and someone has some explaining to do. Good. Then I'll take my leave.
You know where the door is. Uh-oh. Guard captain.
I hope Kaya will be alright. Well, now that we are familiar with the rules...
Ooh, 2 new players having their first ever duel. But in order to play an official duel, remember, a complete deck has to have 3 character cards and 30 action cards.
Then, let's use my cards. These were mixed in with all the others I had received. And I didn't know what they were for at first. Now, it looks like we each have the Kaya... Alright, let's duel!
Unlike the adventure challenge you tried previously, duels are in a duel. Your opponent can also at the same time.
Let's go.
Ready when you are. Cool it!
Stand clear! My research... Darn. I didn't factor that into the equation. I can do it. Stand clear.
Dodge this!
Swirl, Mark 2!
Ready when you are. Freeze! Let's go. Don't push your luck. Freeze! Ugh.
Oh, I wasn't expecting that.
This will be interesting. Oh, so sorry. There can be no excuse for defeat.
I can't believe I lost when we had the exact same character cards. Every decision is a difficult trade-off in this game.
That's not how the rules work, Sucrose.
Oh, I am sorry. But it was a fun match.
Paimon didn't know you could get so...
I always get It's like that with my research, too. It always gets to me when my experiments don't go as planned.
You lost me at alchemy and Playing cards is no different. Each game you lose seizing victory through a winning...
But what if...
A losing streak, yeah. That... Besides, Sucrose, you're already making great progress. It'd take at least 8...
Thank you. I'm just a little
Good! Having fun is the main thing. If you ever want to play again in the future...
I'll definitely be back.
All right. I think you should have all the basics down by now. I need to get back to bartending. Burning Mondstadt's wine industry to the ground keeps me pretty busy, you know.
Wait, is that Rosaria? Huh. She's standing next to an adventurer Paimon doesn't recognize.
Say no more, Valerina. I'll continue to help you out, just as Victoria requested. Look after the cats, check up on their health, give them a bath.
That doesn't solve our biggest problem, though, Miss Rosaria. The cats have been they're sure to get sick from all the anxiety. We just opened.
Well, panicking certainly isn't going to solve the problem. The fact is, neither of us has...
Hi, Rosaria! And hello to you too, Miss Adventurer. Sounds like you're all really worried about...
Our cat saviors! They've appeared already!
Saviors? Seems a bit sudden considering we just met.
I'll try to keep it short. My name's Valerina, and I really like small animals. I thought it would be a good way to rescue those poor animals that have nowhere to go. Plus, getting them off the street, the sisters over at the church heard about my plans.
I wouldn't exactly describe myself as kindly. I just accepted the...
Well, it seems like you've got quite the plan, Valerina. Thanks for bringing us up to speed. So, what had you so worried just now?
No, I've got more than enough Mora. The funds, the main problem is... they're always hissing and swatting. They won't let me approach them, not even with treats.
The cats are afraid of me as well. They run away the minute I'm in the vicinity.
Oh, Paimon has heard something like this before. There's something about certain people that just makes cats afraid. Huh. A kind-hearted cat rescuer who doesn't get along with cats. Seems like just visiting the cat's tail would be enough to...
That's why we consulted an expert. But Miss Margaret wasn't able to offer a solution to our problem. She did give us one piece of advice, though. To enlist the help of the We had just wrapped up our conversation, and the next thing we knew,
Well, Paimon's not sure how much Lord Barbados would know about taking care of cats. But that aside, we've never even worked at a shelter before. Well, that's true. Even if Paimon has no experience working at a shelter, that's all we need to do here, right? We just need to show Valerina and Rosaria how to get friendly with the cats.
Feel free to focus your efforts on Valerina. If you all can keep the shelter this errand might turn out to be a good use of my time after all.
Ah, so that's why you agreed to have...
Well, I guess I should show you around first.
Oh, it's just a regular house.
This was the biggest space I could find in the city over the past few weeks. The rent is cheap, so that's a plus. Of course, not all of the cats will be staying indefinitely. We plan to offer some of the healthy ones up for adoption. This location is definitely good enough. We could even expand the business one day and start sheltering stray dogs, fox...
I would suggest letting all of this play out first.
Huh? Look over there! That cat is staring at us.
Oh, it's the little white cat. She's super afraid of people.
She looks so soft and clean, and her fur is so white and fluffy, just like fresh fallen snow. Ooh, those are some good names, Traveler, but Here, kitty. That's it, Snowball. Good kitty.
It's been, what, a minute? And you already got the cat to listen to you. Did you see that, Miss Rosaria?
That was nothing. They may be strays, but as long as you give them a good name and call them with love... First things first, though. You gotta pay attention to the way you interact with them. For example, you can't just stand there trembling in fear, Valerina. If you're afraid, the cats are...
These poor creatures. Picked up off the streets, given a name. And they now have a loving home. This city really has brought peace and happiness to us all.
Hey, Snowball is snuggling up to Rosaria.
Did Rosaria just smile?
No matter. There are more important things to focus on. Anyway, it's getting a bit stuffy in here. I'm going to go get some air.
Huh. Paimon thought Rosaria would be happier about—
Please, teach me more of your ways, Honorary Knight. And we're sure to get more and more strays coming to the Furball Fortress. And I doubt all of them will be as friendly as Snowball.
No problem. It's about time we move on to a more— It's all about patience.
I completely understand. The Furball Fortress...
had asked. Thank you for
Take your pick.
This realm is... If you ever have...
I really want to go traveling. I don't mind where we go, as long as I have my friends with me.